Man found guilty of manslaughter in the death of Will Smith, a former star of the New Orleans Saints. In the retrial of Cardell Hayes, the jury debated for over 4 hours before returning a decision shortly after midnight on Saturday, according to press reports. He might spend up to 40 years behind bars. Hayes was found not guilty by the jury of attempting manslaughter in the shooting and injury of Smith's wife in April 2016. Hayes, 36, was found guilty in December 2016 of manslaughter in Smith's death and attempted manslaughter in Raquel Smith's gunshot wound. However, the conviction was overturned due to the U.S. Supreme Court's ban on non-unanimous verdicts, despite the jury's 10-2 vote. After serving more than 4 years of a 25-year sentence, Hayes was freed on bond. A number of factors, including court closures during the COVID-19 pandemic, contributed to the postponement of his retrial. The defense decided not to call witnesses after the prosecution rested its case against Hayes on Friday. During his closing remarks, the top prosecutor for the city maintained that Hayes dismissed without cause. District Attorney Jason Williams declared, "One gun was fired by one man," raising the evidence-tagged handgun that Hayes had fired, striking Smith 8 times as well as Smith's wife's legs. John Fuller, the defense lawyer, said that the prosecution had not shown that Hayes did not act in self-defense. Fuller showed a tape of a 911 call made shortly after the incident, in which Hayes is audible in the background and asserts that Smith said he was going to get a pistol out of his car. Fuller attempted to disprove the assertions made by the prosecution that Raquel Smith had already soothed her husband before Hayes started shooting. Referring to prosecution testimony regarding Raquel's attempts to defuse the conflict, he remarked, "You don't say calm down, it's not worth it if you don't have to say calm down, it's not worth it." Will Smith was drunk at the time of the altercation, according to the evidence. However, Hayes' assertion that Smith had shot or handled a weapon was not supported by any forensic evidence or eyewitness accounts. The 34-year-old father of 3, Smith led the Saints' defense and helped to restore hope to New Orleans following Hurricane Katrina's devastation to the city in 2005. In 2006, he contributed to the team's winning season, and in 2010, he helped the squad win the Super Bowl. Hayes was a semi-pro football player before starting a tow truck company. He is the father of 1 boy. Copyright 2024 by Associated Press. From inside.